Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Escape Plans from Terrible Divorces, Stolen Pensions, and U.S. Crime. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. Anyone who is paying attention to the problems in the U.S. can see how bad it is getting now. One of the new headlines today was showing a video of 6 New York teenagers who jumped and started attacking a New York police officer. The video was really disturbing because we thought if they could attack an armed police officer that way, then what would they do to an ordinary senior citizen, or a mom pushing a baby stroller, or just an ordinary person who is walking down the street that isn't armed? New videos like this used to be rare and shocking. Now they're on almost every day. People see them all the time and they aren't even shocked by them anymore. The more of these videos people see, the more they reflect on the increase in danger, chaos, crime, and problems in their own lives, in their own neighborhoods, and in their own areas. In the US, people are finding their lives being destroyed by crazy divorces. They're finding the crime in their cities and states is exploding. They're seeing some pensions collapse and their pension money stolen. They're seeing their police departments refusing to answer 911 calls because they claim they don't have enough officers to send. They're seeing foreigners move into their homes and occupy them when they go on vacation for a week. And then the courts refuse to force them out because of some bizarre local statutes. Many of these people who have always been law-abiding are now looking around and feeling like it's no longer possible to live and work in the U.S. without having everything stolen or taken from you. So what are they doing? They're starting to formulate a plan B. This will be their escape plan, giving them the option of leaving the country and trying to survive offshore or in another nation. So what does this mean? It means that when things get worse, and they definitely will get worse, they will have converted most of their assets to cash or crypto, and they'll be ready to move outside the country when the time is right for them. They'll start by selling their current home and renting a place. They'll begin doing heavy Plan B research to see what moving to another country might entail and how much money they would save by living offshore. Once they realize that their unreasonable and oppressive divorce judge and divorce decree have made it impossible to continue living in the U.S., then they'll start formulating a plan that will make other options possible for them outside of the country. They'll start connecting with a local community of people who have made similar decisions to eventually leave the U.S. or who have already done so. This network of people will each help one another relocate and survive overseas in areas where they can actually sustain a living. We predict that more and more U.S. pensions will soon collapse or be stolen or just dramatically reduced, which is another word for stolen. This pension reduction phenomena is forecasted to increase and cause more people to be forced out of their homes in the near future. The more Americans this happens to, the more of them will network and try to help each other survive outside of the country. They'll exchange information and try and help each other any way they can. The worse the crime gets in the U.S., both street crime and white-collar crime like pension theft, the more people will decide that living in the U.S. will become intolerable going forward. And once they make that decision, then they'll start putting their Plan Bs into motion. They'll start taking foreign vacations to help them decide which country they will want to secretly relocate to. And then eventually they'll pull the trigger and do so. We're now heading to a point where eventually the only people left in many crime-ridden cities or states will be the ones that don't realize what's happening in America, or they simply don't have the resources to leave. Eventually, they'll be stuck in the U.S. and be forced to endure the nightmare that's coming to many of those cities. Nightmares that in many cases are already here. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.